bedtime on Saturday.
Yep, Mummy. I'm running 6 minutes late.
Sorry. Getting my piece of paper ready.
Is this an extravaganza?
It's a Friday night class.
Oh, I thought it was Monday.
Monday only teachers.
Okay, I'm going to share.
Yeah, I'm going to the group now. Or are you going to the group?
I'm sharing it to the group, but you've got to share it to Messenger.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
Yeah, I won't share it to Messenger. I'll share it to the students. Hello, Sandy. How are you? There we go. Oh, yeah. Oops. I was doing video editing last night. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Gail. Well, actually, I was helping Noah edit his video for school. This chair is just not right. Okay. Hello, everybody. What are the products for the day? Oh, and what was where's yesterday's product? It's here somewhere. I've got yesterday's product. So, yesterday was another glitter cut. It's a lilac lace border. Had this designed for quite some time. Hello, Karen and Robin and Joanne and Dee. How are you? But we did attempt to use the machines for it. Hello, Cheryl. We knew it would chew it up. We just made pulpy stuff.
We got one out of a 12 with 12.
We got one.
And that was on Camilla, our amazing Camilla.
Yes, we got one out of a sheet, but we get almost all. We got two. I got 2 duds today out of a sheet.
I wrote in them.
You wrote in them. Amelia's been making cards. So these are the cards we took. It didn't have the window. She's drawn the window and the bricks. Whose is that one?
Grandma.
That's for Grandma. And this one's for Nana. So she's drawn around them, but we stamped the butterflies. This is what we taught at school yesterday.
Mom?
Yeah.
Do I stick them Happy Mother's Day things on?
Yeah. Hello, Pam and Diane. Hello, Marge.
Oh, I think the Happy Mother's Day.
Hello, Tash and Debbie. Oh, hello, Joanne. Oh, looks like a tiara. Yep. It does look a bit like a tiara. So we're going to use that. And then, so, Cherish Time is a set of colour cuts from 2 years ago. We use them in a weekly class. So, I love them. Say, Mummy. I love these colour cuts. I had lost the images, so I spent time today salvaging the images from the colour cut file. I've worked some magic. Don't ask me how I did it. It's a trade secret. It's not funny. So that's the Cherish Time colour cuts, right? Oh, we're going to use them in class. So do you want the packet, Naomi?
Yes, I will need the packet. I'm just
right. So we've been talking for a while, Quentin and I have, that we're going to make Cherish Time into a collection. We might even have paper for it eventually. So we've got this print, and it's something different. I've not done a print like this, like the flowers like that. I've not made a print like this before, and I thought, oh, that looks cool. I was just experimenting with what I wanted, and this is what I ended up with. It wasn't what I thought I was going to end up with, but it is what it is. And I've got a rice paper. It's kind of got like a flowery pattern kind of superimposed in it. And then we've got that pretty flower, the easy one to cut as a fussy cut essential. My laptop just died for some reason. Is it really Friday again? Yes, Pam. It's shocking, isn't it? Hello, Jacqueline.
It's scary how fast
Gorgeous
it is.
cards. She did well, didn't she? Oh, the year is just flying past. But the really awesome thing is...
Oh, we also have Diane B over on YouTube.
Oh, hello, Di. How are you? So, it's another pack of acrylic and bellies. So, we've got the frame. We've got... Oh, this is the key that we sell in a pack. But look how tiny that is. A little pink key. So the pink, remember, has a matte side and a gloss side. And then we have... Just keep going. Then we have... So this flower's kind of loosely based on this. So we have 2 pink and 1 white in the flower. Not 1/4 inch this time. A heart. And a love word. Right. Now let's get to these beautiful purple pieces. This is a piece of flower power. See, you all now know which piece of flower power paper this is. This is Quentin's technique. So I cannot lay claim. I did it because he was at the optometrist, but I cannot lay claim to this cabochon effect. And I don't know. I've got paint behind it. I don't know if you're really going to get the whole effect, but it's really, really awesome. It's like glass on top of the patterned paper, and it's a little thinner than the others, like it's half the depth, but it's just like you're looking through glass. Well, it's actually acrylic through glass at the color. It's so we're going into his cabochon technique. It's just like, and that's what he wanted to achieve, was like a cabochon type effect. So yes, and then so we've got the heart and then the outer of the heart. Look how thin that is, and you can see, look at that. It's really cool. Our machine just cuts so beautifully, doesn't it? And then 2 flowers, and then the little beautiful. I just think they're cool. Naomi is recording me. It's just driving me nuts. I'm sorry. You're not using any sound from that recording, are you? I was gonna, but not anymore. Okay. Wow, love it. He has hidden talents. I know, Pam. He's pretty fabulous. He said, why can't you do this? He had no idea. Yeah. Yeah. I had no idea how amazing it was. This is the beautiful family heart too. So this is a bit that comes out. Okay. It's not in your acrylic and bellies pack, but if you buy the kit tonight for this class, you're going to get one of these. He's going to have a few of these for freebies as well at some stage, but he's going to put them in something else. But I'm going to use this little heart on my page. I'm going to use this as a template, and it's going to be in my special drawers here. You have to make your own to get one for yourself. It's mine. And I'm just going to flash across. There'll be a video on the weekend of that when I can finally get it working. And I've got some cardstock and a few other bits and bobs here. So let's get a piece of cardstock. And let's put our colour cuts here because we're going to use those. A little template. Acrylic and bellies. Oh, I'm going to put the packet over here. All right. So tomorrow's product of the day is actually something I've been working on for months and months. And I have drawn it up, and then I have engineered it on a screen. And I just need to remove a little tiny piece, add another 1/8 of an inch fold, And then I need to do one more test drive, and then I think we're cooking with gas. I think it's going to work and be really beautiful.
Oh, we missed it in the comment section because I was busy
Oh,
filming.
what did I miss?
Diane G is officially a second grandma.
Oh, yes, I did see that. I saw the beautiful pictures. I did love the pictures. Congratulations. And then he died the second time. There you go. That is so wonderful. Hello, Lorraine. How are you? Thank you, everyone. You looked away. Okay. So, maybe we pick a photo first. I've got photos. We've gone through some of the photos. I've got all these photos that came back from Quentin's grandma. So this is Quentin's grandma, Vera. So the kid's great grandma, who we lost last year, but she was in her 90s, like 94. She had a good innings.
Very good life.
So this is Amelia Ann. So we've got Quentin, bald as usual, me. Getting a haircut next Tuesday. Gonna get it all cut off again. This is our big boy, Milton, our beautiful boy. Who you guys don't realise just how much he actually does in the business as well. Nami John. And Mr. Noah, Mr. Cheeky, and little tiny Amelia Ann. And yeah. And our new car. We just got our new car like a week before then, or 2 weeks before. What do we got here? This is another trip. Amelia and Noah and Milton and Amy John with great grandma. And this is me with the two bigger kids and little tiny Noah. He was like a tiny little thing as well. And then this is great grandma that's Noah. Naomi John, she went from having morning tea with great grandma to do her first ever ballet exam, and that's Milton up there. This is Quentin's mum. And then these three are Quentin's sister's kids. So, he's going to be a dad soon. Very exciting. Quentin's mum's going to have her first great grandbaby. So, what do we want to use?
And we are definitely making the stuff for the nursery on that. Found that out through a text today.
Oh, you found it out? Oh, did she message you?
Yeah, she said that you might be busy, but just as a heads up.
Just as a heads up, yeah. We're doing, I'm going to help Quentin's sister with some nursery things, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Do we think that one with the kids and great grandma? I actually really like this one with great grandma, and I think it'll look nice over there. And I'm thinking I need to put that bit underneath. And I've got the word cherish here. So let's sort of have a little bit of a look. There's a packet, Naomi John.
Thank you. We need all the packets we can get.
What do we think? I think that one. So we'll put that there. I still want a bit of the rice paper around. So I want a bit. Why does my laptop keep going to sleep? It's actually streaming a video. Really?
Is your lead plugged in?
Yes, it's got electricity.
Don't know why then.
Oh. Well, what was Di's suggestion? Could you make...
It was a heart template and heart stencil, 6 and 8 inch.
Tiny flowers or flowers in the stencil. Tiny hearts or flowers in the stencil. Oh, like a heart shape with little hearts in it. That'd be cool. We could definitely try and do that. I do have... I did design a couple of other products today. But... It's big, but one of them you won't see until like week 23.
No, they'll say
Oh.
in the reveal.
You'll see it in the kit reveal, but you won't be able to buy it till week 23. We do have we're hoping to have a kit reveal on Sunday. So let's cut a piece of this, and we want to cut it at 8 inches. Let's cut it at 8 inches from the white edge, but we're not going to leave it like that.
So our rough paper piece is going to be.
Do you want the code?
Right.
So it's going to end up inside just around the 7.5, 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. Can I have a clean thing of water, please?
Yeah, sure. Can I have the code?
It's right there.
Oh, goodness, sorry.
Oh, don't spill it. It's got water in it.
Yeah, that would have been the first time we got spilled on my desk.
So we're going to go around here, and then we might. I have a pen in the top today. Oh, thank you.
So 7 3/4 inches by how?
We're going to cut it at 8 inches. So it's going to end up after we wet it and tear the edges about 7.5 by 7.5. But if we cut it at the 8 inch mark. So we're just going to come along the edge here. If you wait too long to come back and feather it out, like I'm just using my fingernail, if you wait too long, what happens is it will dry, and then it's not going to tear us. Let's draw a line.
Pam's wondering how's your driving going?
Pretty good. I did drive on, it was Sunday night. I drove Sunday evening about 6 o'clock. I drove on my own. I just drove up to Quentin's mum's in Naomi's car. It's 1.2 kilometers. My mother-in-law did measure it when we bought our house. She's on the same side of the same street as us. So I went up there to pick Noah up from piano. That was on Sunday evening because he didn't want to walk home in the dark, which he's not allowed to walk home in the dark. Let's just be honest. Even for a tall boy like that. There are people everywhere that think it would be a badge of honor to take down someone that tall.
Just stupid.
But yeah, so it's going really well. I mostly drive supervised. I drove to work today after Noah. Noah drove to his school, and then I drove from there to Amelia's school and then to work. Quentin didn't feel like driving. I do supervise Noah occasionally now, but someone's always in the back seat as well. So I'm mostly just doing supervised driving at the moment. I feel pretty fine. I'm tired right now because my brain's on the go constantly. Okay. So I'm going to put this sort of on here. On there. And so are we gonna tape it down? Maybe. And then do we have, where's that new spotty stencil, Naomi?
Oh, the one that we released this week.
Have you used it with paste yet?
No, but I used it with paint
Okay.
and gesso.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of tape here behind where I know my photo is going to be. So we're just going to put a little bit of tape there. And then I've got, this is called Blotchy Spots. It was our stencil we released on Monday. I'm going to use some like moulding paste. You could just use moulding paste if you got that. You could use gesso if that's all you've got. Try not to go backwards and forwards. Like I'm doing a little bit of going over, but mostly I don't go backwards and forwards. If you do too much back and forth, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with smush under. We don't want smush under, do we? We'll put a little bit here. And we'll do a bit up here. Coming in from off the page. And scrape through it. And let's do a little bit down here.
So they don't have moulding paste in this stash. What would be some of your other
Moulding
suggestions?
paste, gesso, moulding paste, gesso, gel medium. Put some white paint in some gel medium if you want it to be opaque white. Yeah, don't make this with flour and water. That's really naff.
Also,
That's just like asking critters to come and eat your stuff. Here, can you go and clean that, please? So you got to clean this straight away.
after moulding paste, definitely.
After moulding paste. Sorry about the noise in the background. The football is on. Of course. Okay. Only thing is, Grandma loves gauzy photos. I don't. I think I drove her nuts because I used to send her matte photos. I love matte photos. Okay. So let's put that aside to dry. So a little bit here, a bit here, a bit here, here, and here. So, where's my... Okay. Let's do a photo. So I've got a piece of paper one from Flower Power, and you're going to get like half a sheet in your kit. So I want a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And you know what? I should have measured that photo just in case. And I'm going to look at all the photos in the background. She just had photos everywhere and all over the walls, everywhere in her little tiny house. Oh, it's just under 6. Well, let's trim that to be just under 4. So it's even. Right. There we go. That's pretty cool. So let's sort of get together some bits and pieces that we know we're going to use. And we know we're going to use that. We know we're going to put this baby under here.
Pam says very proud grandma. Yes, great grandma was always very supportive.
Yeah. Yeah. She had my prom photos on there, and she didn't know me when I did finished high school, but she had my prom photos were on the wall with all the other girls. Oh, this is our shelf over here. I can see that's baby Naomi John. And there's the bigger kids. Yep. And there's Milton and Naomi in their school uniforms and school photos. This is Amanda and her husband.
Everyone was equal.
There were more photos of Milton and Naomi than anyone else, but I just sent photos all the time. So we'll put a torn bit of this vellum on there as well.
Do you reckon we're going to use the colour cut and the flux?
Yes. Yes. So we're going to cut out a couple of flowers as well. But let's work out where we are going to go. Do something like sorry about the football. Maybe we'll put some gelling in that.
So you reckon a quarter a sheet of paper of one you'll need?
Half. I like this word truly. Truly cherish. Truly. We might put some journaling in there. Maybe not truly.
That looks really nice. Are you thinking about doing just like a few flicks of pink in the background? We reckon keep the background nice and plain.
I will do flicks of stuff just to shut you up.
It was just a suggestion.
I love this outline heart. Oh, I've got my other frame. Oh, maybe not. And then we're going to trace some hearts. What do we think? And how do I get that onto a page? Deary me. Fussy cutting scissors are gone. Jeez.
Do you want to go on Arc's Chameleon?
Oh, it's fine. I don't think it's her. I think it's the other bird. It's been doing his art journaling. He's been doing his art journal for school because a big part of the grade is the art journal. He had a draft visual art. So it's draft day for visual art. So that means the teacher checks their journal. So he's already done more than the requirement, just like his sister was with his visual art. Now we can only do an hour tonight because I've only got an hour of storage on my streaming account. Yeah, I've got to download a few more. I've downloaded some this week and then I just keep using the space. I get 50 hours of storage. So, yeah. You're imagine how many thousands and thousands of hours of video we have recorded since 2020. It would be psychotic.
Are we going to give them a full sheet of the Fussy Cut Essentials?
We can do a half sheet if you want. We can do a half sheet.
Yeah. And it's the white one, it's not the vellum one.
What's that?
I was just making sure I got the right product.
They'll need a full rice paper, but we'll probably just use half a piece of the vellum.
Yeah. And we're going to use the vellum as well. Okay, cool.
Yeah, little pieces. My scissors weren't on that desk, were they? On Dad's desk? With all
no,
that?
they weren't, but I think these are yours on Amelia's. Oh no, hold up. They're on his. Are these yours?
Oh yeah, they're mine. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be back in a second. But we're still a child.
Amelia Ann is hiding in plain sight. She's so good at hiding in plain sight. Told her she needs to come in the morning to work. She needs to be bright and sprightly for work tomorrow because we have got lots to do. I've got a big pile of something for a kit that needs to have little tiny bits taken out of it. I've still got to cut one more big sheet, and that'll be that kit. And then I've got a heap of stuff to cut for another kit. And then, yeah. We have got lots happening. I've told Naomi John she needs to get her bottom going and decide what she wants for her Monday night mixed media class.
We've discussed that though, and we've decided I've just got to get on your laptop because I need the Photoshop.
So I'm going to make her, I think, what are you doing? You're doing a stencil and a stamp?
Stencil and a stamp, and then
we're going to work together on the rice paper, but it's going to be a range of rice papers. We're going to release a range of rice papers on Monday.
You're going to show me how to do the first one, and then I'll do the rest because that's,
I'm gonna
start taking a bit.
we're gonna release a range of rice papers. We might actually sort of group it all together. We've already got a product similar or based on it, so we'll probably do a whole product category or something, or group, so it's easy for you to shop in or find what you're after. But yes, we have a bit of an idea, and we're going to do that. But I'm going to make her design some of it because, yeah. So Imagine with Alice is one of the 5 collections that I lost all my files for. So I have rebuilt the butterfly vellum from scratch, so it's slightly different to what it used to be. I have had to remake it as best I can. And what else did I make? Oh, I've got to do the spot vellum. It's out of stock, so I've now got to go and redesign it. I'll do my best to get it the same. But what's that? The leaf one I have redesigned. And All Things Alice, I have redesigned that one as well. But I designed a stencil today for Imagine with Alice, and it's going to come out tomorrow. Oh, if you have creative kids or grandkids, the Coffee Club have an awesome competition for kids to design, do the design to go on the takeaway coffee cups for Coffee Club this coming Christmas season. And so they're going to be raising money for Variety with the coffee cups somehow, and raising awareness for Variety Australia, the children's charity, and then kids win a voucher if they're the winner. If it's their design that's picked, they win a voucher, and their school gets a voucher, so the teachers can go get coffee. So yeah,
All the children can get a meal.
No, I think it'll be for the. I think the teachers will deserve a coffee because teachers work very hard.
Mom, it might be for the tuck shop to get food.
Maybe not.
What? They need food. But I really want tuck shop.
Oh, rip my page.
You've never wanted tuck shop before.
I have.
We'll see.
Yes.
Are you meant to be going to bed or are you hiding in plain sight?
No.
Really?
Me staying up? Never.
You're a devil.
Hey, I heard that.
Yeah.
You were supposed to.
You kids are a bunch of night owls.
Excuse me, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Am not.
Okay.
Whoa, that looks like a good page.
Okay, you're going to say night to everybody. We're waiting for the paste to dry.
Good page, Mom.
Oh!
Is that an actual page or not?
It's going to be a page.
Hello, goodbye.
Okay.
So I saw was that it's a page with no background.
Yep. I'll get there. You need to go to bed. See you in the morning. Love ya.
Yeah.
Sorry you're watching me, Fussy Cat.
It's good to get to the basics again.
So see how I move the paper, not the and you can come back and snip off when you get a point of it. I think someone scored. I think the person that, that they wanted to score just scored over at football.
It was a very clear. I don't think I've ever had so much joy. Apart from when we get a paper delivery.
Rightio. Let's see if that's enough. Shovel that down. Oh, laptop's going to sleep again. Do not know what is going on with it. Driving me nuts. Rightio. So let's cut the metal out of our photo mat. And stick our photo to our photo mat. Just get into my teaching tape. Oh, look at this. Oh, you should never write on the back of photos with biro. This is eventually going to come to the front. July 2015. There you go. Yep, that's about right. She wasn't quite one. You shouldn't write on photos with biro, though. I would say that I have the file to reprint it, but I don't. You can just see it coming through.
We might have to scan it.
Yeah, we may have to scan it. And let's put that on foam. I do have plenty of great grandma's handwriting. It does pain me to cover up her handwriting, but I do have lots and lots and lots of her handwriting. I have made sure of that. I don't have much of my dad's handwriting, so the little bit I have got is precious. I'm going to put a bit of the middle out of our photo mat behind our little picture frame.
Is that why you suggest when you do journaling that you use your own handwriting?
Yes, that is why you should handwrite your journaling. My mum wrote all the journaling in her albums. We have all of her albums here, and because she doesn't have them in her place, and I have a lot of my mum's handwriting because she saw the value in handwriting journaling. Okay. And then we're sort of going to put that like that, and then we'll probably put a little tiny bit of colour on our title.
She has, Diane G has Eurovision on in the background. That's right, Eurovision's happening. That's what we missed this year, Mum.
Oh. Eurovision was on when Amelia was really small. So when I would get up to, she would get up to have a bottle in the middle of the night. We would, because I did have to time feed her like Naomi. She wasn't as bad as Naomi, but I would watch Eurovision. So we're going to put some hearts around. But before we do that, let's do a little bit of flicking. So we're going to use our pearlescent watercolors, and we're going to use some normal watercolors. And I'm thinking we do a little bit through here, and we sort of come down here, and then have a little patch. Yeah, but not the whole thing, but a little bit where our paste is, and then some sort of, yeah. Let's do that. So this is the point in time where I'd take a photo of where all my bits and bobs are. But let's just get my fussy cut elements sheet and just pop it all on here. Let's leave our Cherish over here, because while we're doing this, we're going to colour. We're going to add a tiny bit of colour. Let's just not be dishonest. We're only going to add a tiny bit of colour to our Cherish. I want to keep a little bit of white. We got white around our fussy cut, our colour cuts. So, and some nice white acrylic. So I'm going to leave a little bit of white on the page, but we're going to add a bit of colour. And the pen I've got to do my journaling. Oh, Naomi, can you charge me for this? I've got to. Dad was shutting down the computer today.
Oh, yeah.
Can you? Here it is here. It's the pastel purple.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
In the Pilot pen. So, I've got these ones, and I do have these. Or, yeah, these were our old class set. They're Montmartre ones. We do have these in the store. Or you could use these ones. Mine are really, really old, and they still work well. Mine are Dale Rowney. They're just the same as the Montmartre ones. The Montmartre has a couple of different shades that I like a little better. Montmartre's got a little bit more of a fleshy tone, doesn't it, Naomi?
Yeah, Montmartre's got like a lovely, nice skin. I wouldn't
like
know.
A peachy colour.
I wouldn't know though, because I have a friend.
Yes, your friend has used all of your skin tone.
Oh, don't worry, she used all of yours as well. So.
Yeah, well, she does get into our stuff. So I think this brush is a bit small. So I'm going to do some flicking. So let's grab our fan brush. And let's use a bit of this lilac-y colour here. Let's just swizzle around. Just get a bit on here.
So you're doing this after you did the
Paste.
and the rice paper.
But the rice paper is not glued down. It is because we want it to be a little interesting. We don't want it to be stuck down.
I'm just going to check the barcode because it's...
Of what, the pen?
Oh, sorry.
And then we've got sort of like this deeper purple here. This bluey purple, like a purple. Let's do a bit of that. Now, your metallic watercolor will dry a little lighter than it sort of goes on. It's just, well, that's just drying for a moment. Let's just get this lilac-y color. So I've got a little bit on here, and then I'm just gonna sort of spread it out a bit with my fan brush, just sort of, I just want it not to be, now I've really over wet this now, so I have to be rather mindful. I've got a lucky bag here. Yep, look at that. That's just gonna go to pulp any second now. Yep, let's just lay that there. Lay that there. There we go. Just going to sit that. I'm going to sit that up here on a music folder that someone left in my area. Oh, it's okay. I've got a music folder. So let's get a bit of this purple here. Yeah, I'm being a bit mean tomorrow. We don't want too much. Like, we just don't want big, bold blotches. Just want a little bit of this darker purple. Now, if I wanted bigger blotches, I'd make sure I had more water, like, so I can grab more water and then waters it down nicely. Oh, that's a bit much. Let's get a corner of our cloth nappy. Hope none of my kids end up with someone that's like eco-friendly and wants to do cloth nappies and goes, oh, you had cloth nappies, can we use your cloth nappies? Nope, they've got paint on them.
Yes, that will be the you are changing every single one.
What's that?
I'll have many answers for that person.
Cloth nappies are good. I need cloth nappies for you bigger kids.
Yes, just as long as they help out with the washing.
Yep, it's the washing and the soaking. And it's really hard to get placky tongs. Oh, look, they did a blob in the same spot. Look at that. How would you be? Okay. Let's give that a bit of a dry. Heat tool. I might have gone a bit overboard. Let's see what it looks like. What's that?
Mary's joined in.
Hello, Mary. That's not bad. That big blobby bits. Might have to stick a flower on that. It's not bad. It's still a bit wet. Oh, jeez, I can't do that. Just going to sit these over here to dry. Really do need to dry a little more than it has, so we can do our little hearts. Can I have my pen back, please?
It's on your iPad.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
So let's have a look at what this looks like. And then I'm going to go over it a couple of times. Like that. I'm just going to do a couple around the ones around near the photo. I love this beautiful family heart. It is just, let's put one here on our splotchy bit. Let's try and draw attention away from the fact that we've got an awful splotchy bit. And then let's do one here. So I'm going to add some more after we get our photo and everything on. But these are the ones that might encroach on the space that the photo and the embellishments occupy. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a beautiful family heart when I'm finished with it, does it? Sorry. Now, I'm going to say you would probably be better off making sure your page was dry before you did this. Yep, that would probably be a good idea. So let's stick our photo on. July 2015. When I ask what the date was, maybe I'll write that on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Then I'm going to get this. I'm going to just slip it here and here. Let's just glue this in a couple of places. Oh, that's not much glue. Just do a couple of bits of glue because we're going to use other things to hold this piece of glitter cut lace down. Love it. Never actually had enough glitter cut cuts in the past to really. Oh, look at that. I've just realised that. Oopsie. That heart there, I have not done the sketchy bit around it. So let's just for a moment. Rightio. Let's get our title down. Set that over there. Yep. I wouldn't recommend playing with a wet title. It's not really a good idea. Thing I've got to be careful of is not to burn it in an attempt to dry it. Okay. She's telling me to hurry up.
We just have limited storage tonight.
Should dry naturally over here now. Okay, let's get all our bits and bobs back. We've already kind of put it together once, you know. Oh, look, we just covered one of our hearts. Oops.
So would you like to hear what we've got in the kit so far while you're sticking it together? So we've got a full piece of white cardstock, half a sheet of Flower Power 1. We got half a sheet of the vellum. Do we need the vellum? Are we using the vellum?
Oh, whoopsie, I forgot to put the vellum on. No, we don't need the vellum.
We don't need the vellum? Okay.
We now don't need the vellum. And notice how I built this fancy thing on the mat and I went over too far. So now we're just going to have to adjust our design a smidgen to fit it all in. Let's put some foam underneath our... Okay, yep. So take the vellum out.
Oh, shoot. I took out the wrong thing. 1 minute now. Yeah, that moment when you realise you took the wrong thing out. Just have it. Okay, right. So we've got 1 sheet of cardstock, half a sheet of Flower Power 1, half a sheet of the fussy cuts.
Yep.
We've got 1 by Cherish Time Rice Paper Collage, Pink Pen.
Yep.
We've got 1 by Glitter Card Lace Border, which is also included on the quantity. We've got 1 by Cherish Title, 1 by Cherish Color Cuts, and 1 Cherish Time Acrylic Belly Set, which is also included on the inventory. And that all comes to currently $20.93. What are we feeling? Because I can't put a 3 at the end.
So let's do $19.95. And they will get their little template as well. You know.
Oh, do you want me to put like a little note in brackets in this thing?
Yep, that we're going to put their little template in it. So we're going to sort of sit that like that.
Okay, and then I need the printer.
Maybe. Just need to adjustimate my design. We'll put some foam behind this flower. Obviously, someone scored again. It's not working.
What do you mean, like it's not?
Oh no, I've just got a flower. I just can't place. And let's just stick our beautiful up here. We're just going to stick it up here. So it is our pattern paper. Oh, my laptop just went to sleep there. What the hey? Yep, I'm going to put our mark. I have to stick this together. I'm not going to rush. Let's turn this upside down. So it is our pattern paper that this cabochon technique is made with. And actually a special product we bought for something else. We do use it for one of our other products we make. Quentin is so smart. He's awesome. Yep, we hear you, mate. We hear ya. Someone buy that man a foghorn for Christmas. Sorry. Being a bit facetious, I know. Sorry. I do get sick of hearing the same man's voice, but
Maybe we could give them a recommendation to change their person up every so often.
it's not a relative, I can tell you that. There have been past times when it used to be a relative that used to do that. So. Quentin's uncle Jeff was a Is that cute? Let's leave that there for the moment. Okay.
Oh my gosh, the heart.
Do you like that there?
No, I just want it cute.
Do you like the heart on the bow? Or do we want a little flower? No, the heart. I'm thinking the heart. I'm thinking that heart lives there.
It's got a heart.
And now because I have I made like a 15-inch wide design, I have to kind of work it out and change it all on the fly.
Maybe we should make you a template so then you can lay like out like a, I don't know, some sort of
I used to have a glass mat.
I feel like it's
Remember I had the 12-inch glass mat and it had one drop too many in 2019 or 2020?
Yes, during COVID.
No, I think it was just before we started doing videos.
It would have been. my comic section has officially decided to play out.
I'm doing the matte side of the pink embellishments. Where do I want my little key to go? Here? I think here. And let's put this purple flower. Flower there. I do like these little flowers.
Oh,
I think I might need to make them in other colours.
so Melissa Sanders says hello.
Oh,
You know,
hello!
it's been 12 months, but they finally got their son to bed before 9. Which, congrats.
Oh, yeah.
And her question is, could we now make acrylic mats, like a glass one?
Oh, well.
I'll just add it to the
Well,
list right now.
that's a cool idea, isn't it? Look, I honestly don't see why not.
Just add it to the hand.
I honestly don't see why not. I think that's a cool idea.
Absolute genius.
See, it takes a tribe of geniuses. Oh, dang laptop. He's gone to sleep. And then I can't see the comments.
Is your laptop able to get comments? Because I haven't received a comment for the last 30 minutes.
Oh,
Belle was commenting, and then because I was making the kit on the screen that I leave string out on, and no, people were commenting, which I'm sorry I didn't tell you about.
oh, okay.
It's just our short internet.
Well, the other night we couldn't get any comments. Okay, now we're going to go over these a couple of times and just make them real dodge, you know. What was it? July 2015. Amelia Ann was nearly 1. Naomi John was 14 and a half. Milton would have been 17 and a half. And I think Noah had just turned 9. He had just turned 9. Interesting times.
So look, Noah's still shorter than me in that photo.
Yes, well, very interesting times with Noah then. It was getting to be quite fun. It was quite fun. Noah was never naughty. He was just interesting. This is my naughty child here. I love him, but he's very good. He's turned out pretty good for a naughty kid. And he wasn't really naughty, like bad. Where are we going to put our love word? Here? Let's sit it there to think about it. I'm going to write something here. So we're going to write spending time with great grandma. And then a heart. I'm going to go over my journaling a couple of times. Something's just annoyed the chickens. You want to get your brother out?
Oh yeah. Melissa says that what F says that if you've done a recent laptop on your update, the settings might have changed. Because I know you already have it set for your thing, but did you have to do an update this week?
Yes, I did an update yesterday.
I think we might have to look into that.
So when my handwriting's not great or it's a bit crooked, I always go over it. And this was July 2015, and we're going to go over that again. Yeah, put a heart in it. Did you lock the chooks up?
Yes, I locked
Yeah,
them up.
we locked them up. There's also a comment there from Karen now.
Oh, an acrylic mat with your logo and measurements in inches plus centimeters, maybe in the style of Q's clear acrylic with a pattern. Oh, we could do that. But a clear, so you could put. I liked my glass mat. I actually took the little feet off it because I could sit something underneath. Like I could draw up a design I wanted to do, and then, or I could sit the pattern paper underneath and then build the embellishment-y bits ready to stick on it. Could do so many different things with it. I really loved it. Are they okay? I don't know why they're flapping around. Well, they weren't clucking, but like squawking. Oh, it could have been. Oh, yeah. So where did we decide to put this? Here.
Did you manage to get the Karen L's message?
Yeah. It's a cool idea. The acrylic mat and then measurements and colour under it, and actually we've got a couple of things we want to try. So the whole point is we want to take a product like acrylic and we want to look at it and go, well, what can we do with that no one's done before? Like, how can we take this to a craft perspective, like put this into a craft perspective and do something that someone's not thought of before? So we made a template today, purposely made a little template for you to trace on your page. I think that's a cool idea. But yeah, we're just looking at different ways to approach things. Hence Quentin's cabochon acrylic, which is pretty swisho. Where's my other flower? Here. So I've got 2 flowers there, a couple there. I think that's enough. Look at that. Let's do the areas so you can take some screenshots. This is not going to photograph well. And then over here in this corner, we had a couple of hearts.
Why do you think it's
And that blotchy spots is just enough texture in a stencil, I think. And not just because I designed it.
Why do you think it's not going to photograph well?
Glossy photo. Glossy photos do not photograph well. And then we go all the way down to there. And then over here, see how when we did our title, we had a little bits and then we made it spread? So there we go. Now we've had lots of new grandbabies in the group lately. Jacqueline's got a new grandbaby. Diane has. Someone else did the other day. Marie's grandbabies are on the way. Not here yet. They got to cook for a little bit longer. Yeah, we don't want them here early. No one wants babies arriving early. So I'm going to put my little stencil in here. She wasn't watching the screen, so that's good. I'm so glad I could catch some of this. Thank you. That's okay, Melissa. I'm glad you like it. I think, we have different blues and teals and aquas and things in our rice papers. So we do have different rice papers, so you could do like a bluey effect. There will be like, so Sundays, so there was the pale blue acrylic in the one we released on Saturday. Was it Sunday? No, it was Sunday. So there was pale blue acrylic in that set. Pale blue, pink and white. But we'll definitely do other colors. I probably should be doing some lemon because I ordered a special color for a special product that I wanted to make, and I got lemon. It's lemon. It's not what I thought it was. The color doesn't match the description. So, but that's okay. You take that risk. So, but I'm still going to use it. So I could use some lemon in something. But yeah, I should have used lemon on Sunday. But I've only got a little tiny piece of it because I was just making a special little product for something coming up soon. So there we go. I hope you like that. Sorry about the glossy photo. You could also fussy cut the trace shapes. You could fussy cut the trace shapes. I'm loving the new May product releases. Cool. Yep, you could definitely fussy cut anything. But yes, watch this space for tracing things.
Oh, shh.
She just said, you didn't hear that. That's okay, Joanne. So if you came along, dang laptop, I'm gonna have to get into the settings on it. If you came along and said hello and I missed your comment, hello. If you commented in the Creative Family group or the May class group and it hasn't come through to the main Facebook feed yet on here, hello, I'm very sorry. If you had a burning question that I didn't answer, or any question I didn't answer, or if you're watching this later and you have a question, just send us a messenger message and ask us, or go to our online store and use the chat feature there, because you actually get an email back. We've got a new chat feature on our online store, and it means that if we miss your, like if you send us send us a chat request or ask a question at 2:00 in the morning when you're just doing your scrapbooking shopping, you can, and there's no judgment in that, you can shop whenever you like. Feeding a child is a good time to shop, trust me. And you send us a message, what will happen is when we reply to you in the morning, you'll just get an email. So it's not like the old system where if you left the website, we couldn't reply to you. So the new system is we can reply to you and you just get an email, which is absolutely awesome. Or the next time you come onto the online store, you'll see your replies. So loving that new system. It is so much better. Yeah, just really enjoying it. And it's only to do with our website. It's provided by Shopify, who provide our online store. It's not a third party. It's not linked to Messenger, Facebook, or anything like that anymore. It's just through our online store, which I'm really loving, having it all in-house. But yeah, so tomorrow morning we'll be back with our weekly roundup and updating you on where we're at with a product a day in May. Some of the days, like today, we've got 4. We've got a rice paper, a fussy cut elements sheet, and our acrylic embelly set for Cherish Time. This is the vellum, which I wanted to use, but I forgot to stick it down. Oopsie. And yesterday we had the glitter cut lace border. Obviously I wanted to use that. And what did we do the day before? We did 2 chipboards, showing you our chipboard. Now it does say 1mm chipboard on the thing. The white is 1 millimeter and the black is like 1.3 mil. So I am going to fix that up and update that in the next couple of days. I think the white's 1 millimeter or 0.9 of a millimeter. I think we're just going to say 1 millimeter. I think 0.9 of a millimeter is just splitting hairs there. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Hopefully we see you tomorrow morning for our weekly roundup, and we have products to show you tomorrow. We do have a product of the day tomorrow, and this might be tomorrow or it might be Sunday. Let's see how I roll with. I've just got 2 modifications, like I said, and then I think I'm good to go. But I am going to do a video on how to use it, how to put it together. So yeah, we'll see you then. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to you too, Melissa. It's wonderful being a mum. And it's wonderful when you're a mother figure as well. Not just mums, it's mother figures and grandmas and aunties that are special and all those sorts of things. So thank you, Mary. So thank you, everyone. If you left a lovely comment about the page, thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh, your link's gone across 2 things there, Naomi John. And we will see you all in the morning. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. Thank you. Thank you, Marge. And thank you all. Take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. Bye.